Hello and welcome back. With this video, we will talk about there is and there are. Why is that? Because these two guys are very useful in conversation. Not only because you can describe what it's, I don't know, in your room, in your house, but also because you can talk about even your past. Okay. So, for instance, in my hometown, there is this big square, and I used to go there with my friends when I was a teenager, and so on. And being able to talk about yourself and the places you were going to years ago is very common when you meet new people and you create bond with them, when you describe your life, when you make new friends. Okay, it's very important, especially if you're moving to Italy or if you're planning to stay there for 3 or plus months. Okay, this is how people make new friends. That's how people make memories for a lifetime, having these deep conversations. And parts of these deep conversations involve the word there is and there are. Okay, so let's learn how to use them. But first, let me open a digression about the word there. Okay, so there and only there without the verb to be. So I'm not talking about there is or there are yet. There is translated with li or la. I leave the laptop there on the sofa. I'm about to go out and I want to leave the laptop over there on the sofa. Lascio il portatile lì or là sul divano. Li or la are the same. You can pick your favorite one. Just keep in mind they work the same way. Okay, none of these two is better than the other. Pick your favorite one. They are written with the accent, which you don't have in your keyboard, so fake it with an apostrophe. Okay, so here we are dealing with there, li or la. Now we are seeing over there, which is a little bit further, laggiù. Okay, from here we can see a tiger over there. Da qui possiamo vedere una tigre laggiù. From here, da qui, we can see, possiamo vedere una tigre, a tiger, over there, laggiù. What is the gender, in your opinion, of tigre? Because I ask you this because without the article, you cannot tell the gender, right? Because it ends up with e, you don't know exactly. But I threw the article una, so what is the gender? Yes, it is feminine, singular, feminine, and of course singular. Let me go back really quickly here, really quickly. I leave the laptop there on the sofa. I leave is lascio, comes from the verb lasciare. The laptop, il portatile, maschile. There, li or la, up to you. I prefer li, but that's just my call. On the sofa, sul divano. Divano is sofa, which is masculine. On the is sul, which is the combination of su plus il. Okay. Anyways, the digression is now closed. We can carry on, talk about there is and there are. So far we've seen there, over there. So watch my body language here, please. There, over there. But now there is and there are. Okay. So there is a huge mirror in that room. Mirror is specchio, huge is enorme, room is stanza, not camera. We're going to talk about this in a second. So the translation is, word by word, c'è uno specchio enorme in quella stanza. C'è, there is, a mirror, uno specchio, uno because specchio starts with SP and it's masculine, not un specchio, starts with SP, uno specchio. Huge is enorme, doesn't change, is one of those weird ones that in singular end up with e, doesn't matter the gender. In that room, in quella stanza. Stanza is feminine, so the adjective quello becomes quella, feminine. Okay? So let's say that you are in a restaurant and you hear a waiter whispering to the manager of the waiters or the waitresses, there is a problem in the kitchen. How do you say this? In Italian, problema is problem. Careful though, this is a huge, gigantic exception. Even though problema ends up with a, it is masculine. Okay, so treat it like like what it is, for what it is, which is masculine. And kitchen is cucina. The translation is going to be c'è un problema nella cucina. There is a problem, looks feminine, but it's masculine, so un problema in the kitchen, nella cucina. If you've written in in la cucina, that's okay. Okay. There are too many books on this. shelf. So now we're switching to there are. For the record, I written there is this way, there is without there is, just to make it clear that you can use 𝐋𝐞𝐚𝐫, Sono in all the cases when they are shorter in English or when there are the extended version. There are, there is, the apostrophe, there are. You get my point, okay? 𝐶, so there are too many old books on the shelf. No reason to complain. I love old books, but anyways, too many is either troppe or troppi, feminine plural, masculine plural. Old, vecchio in standard masculine, book, libro, definitely masculine, shelf is mensola. So the translation is going to be ci sono troppi libri vecchi su questa mensola. There are, ci sono, too many, troppi masculine because it's qualifying books, which is masculine, plural. Ci sono troppi libri vecchi also needs to be masculine, plural. Okay. On this shelf. Shelf is mensola. So questa has to be, in fact, questa, not questo, because everything has to be feminine from that matter, from that part. Okay? Now, give me this one. There are 30 students enrolled in this course. Student is studente, which is masculine. You cannot tell right away, but trust me, it's masculine. Enrolled is iscritto in standard masculine, singular, and course in, it is corso. Okay? Fairly easy. Don't bother about 30, which is 30 for the record. Just write the digits, the number format, and that's it. Give me this one. Pause this video. Do the work. The translation is... I really hope you enjoyed that clip. And if you want to watch the full length video, you can find it in my media library, which is part of my mentoring program. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you click on the subscribe button. Now, that being said, in the description box down below, you can find a few useful links to my mentoring program, to some free material, and so on. Have an amazing day, and I will see you very, very soon.